Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here, finally doing my unboxing. As you can hear in the background, I got my record playing. You can actually see it right here. I got my little shredder light up. He doesn't come into focus unless I put him like real up close, so you can actually see the color, because back here he's all faded out and stuff, so there's that. Got my Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time. Obviously my shredder shades, also from Lootcrate, one of the few things I actually love about them. And I have The Last Ronin. I have not read this yet. I picked it up, it's my second printing. I was an idiot because I didn't pre-order it, but I finally got it. I'm so excited to read that tonight. So it's a good Turtles day. It's a good Turtles day. So I'm going to get these off because I can't even see anything. Hopefully the music is at least in volume. You guys can actually hear it. But we're getting into the arcade crate for Turtles. It's the second out of 3, I believe. Maybe 4. I don't remember. But obviously a bit late due to ye old virus, and then it was doubly late because my dad and my stepmom ended up having ye old virus. Fortunately, everything was fine, so I had to wait a little extra bit to pick it up. I'm like, I love my turtles, but you know, I gotta be careful. Plus, I got a baby, so I love my baby. But we're gonna get into this. My favorite Ninja Turtle. Oh, you know, start off with a thick shirt. Ooh. Oh, it's long sleeve. That's always the best. This is amazing. I love this. I'm gonna just be excited all day because I'm like, I got my turtle stuff going. I wanted this one so bad. I was waiting. This was the one I was excited for. Like the arcade crate, like Turtles in Time is my favorite Super Nintendo game, so I was very excited for this. Turtle Power. It's a nice shade of blue. That's actually kind of cool. Like they have like you can barely see it. I don't know if this will even show up on camera, but Leo has like a tiny itty bitty little bit that's like slightly darker than the shirt. Yeah, you can kind of make it out. That's actually kind of a cool little feature to have on there, because they could have just made it where it was all just blue and it blends in, but they're like, no, let's make it you can actually see it. I actually love this. This is amazing. And it's long sleeve, which is great. We're headed into Michigan winter, so I'm gonna need another long sleeve shirt that's in the collection. That is really good. Fantastic start to this one. We have a very crazy piece of pizza. I'm assuming that's what this is. So we have a 2-piece pin. It's this. That has to be a really digitized slice of pizza. I don't know if that's exactly what the slices look like in the actual game or something, but I'm assuming that has to be a slice of pizza. I don't know what else that could possibly be, but Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time. So it must be a piece of pizza that's Super Nintendo graphics. I don't know, but that's my assumption on that. We got something, another little, ooh. I think I know what this is, but it's a little medallion that spins. And I believe, yep, sewer. Okay, it's the same thing on both sides. So it's the sewer surfing medallion. Hold up. There we go. They spin. These are the totally not xenomorphs that were in that Ninja Turtles episode that Irma made. So for anyone who hasn't seen like the old Ninja Turtles cartoon, is like the only 3 episodes I have. I have 1 VHS of the old original cartoon, and that's one of the episodes. And so it's an episode where, for whatever reason, you know, enemies doing their thing, Shredder and Krang, and they end up having like these eggs that look like meatballs. So they end up going into like this giant pizza competition, and so whenever people put the pizza in the microwave, they hatch. The eggs hatch, and they're basically xenomorphs. They're just yellow, and they actually put them from that episode into the game, and so that's where they are. They're definitely xenomorphs. They're just yellow, which is totally fine by me. We got something weird and oh, it's not fuzzy. It's bubble. Okay. Oh, also, this record I got from im8bit.com. I don't know if it's on sale still. It may be sold out, but it's the TMNT 4. It's the Turtles in Time soundtrack on vinyl, and I had to get it. It's probably my favorite video game soundtrack. As much as I love all the insane music that Sonic has, one singular game, I probably still would give it to Turtles in Time. I'm trying not to rip this, but I'm sure I'm never gonna put whatever is in here back in the box anyway, so I'm sure it doesn't matter. Oh. This is amazing. Okay, so this is the best. I don't think there will ever be a better loot crate than this, because I'm nerding out over my Ninja Turtle stuff, and it's the Ninja Turtles video game specifically. That is the sweetest. Okay, so here's this. It's the freaking TV from the beginning of the game, where Shredder ends up taking the Statue of Liberty, like April was doing her thing, and then the Shredder pops up. I wish, man, if I had the album at the beginning, I'd actually play the song that's in the beginning of it. But let's see if we can find it. It's somewhere up here. Let's see. I'm probably effing this up. I'm trying not to have my record skip. That's too early. Oh, and I'm making it skip. See, I'm effing up. It's in here. I think that was literally the end. It totally was. That was. It's close. It'll come up. So this is the thing. That's amazing though. I love it's super. It's cheap plastic, so it's just hollow and it's just a little screen. But that's super cool. I love this. It has a little hook on the back, so I don't know if that's specifically meant to be like an ornament or anything like that. I think this is about to be it. I gotta wait to turn it out because it'll skip for sure if I mess it up. And then he goes like, ha ha ha. That's this. So that's what this is from. That's the song that plays right there. So there you go. I'm gonna just shoot this right back to somewhere later in the game. So what we get. We already have that. I'm gonna just bloop, bloop. Just to play something. But that's amazing. I love that. So good. I love the music in this game. Okay, so I think we're down to the final item. Oh, we got one more. There's one like big thing in here. Ooh, we have another pin. This one I recognize. Man, is that pizza? I swear it has to be pizza. This one though, this one's easy. This one's Krang, and that's super cool. I love that. This is also, I don't know, there it is. This one's also a double pin. The pizza is as well, but so 2 double pins. Ooh, I love this one too. How's it going? So this is awesome. I love this. I still don't get it. It's just, it looks so weird. It's like, it has to be pizza, but it's just so digitized. It just looks funny. It's just like, I don't know what that light blue is. What is the sky blue? I don't know, but I like it anyway. But the Krang one's definitely cooler. So I think that was the second to last. We have one final item. Gotta make sure. And I think I know what this is, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is the Turtles in Time Shell Shock Turtle. That is so cool. So this is, actually, it ties into sewer surfing. So, that's also the name of the level, is sewer surfing. So these little things show up, or no, is that level? Maybe it's not sewer surfing. No, that's where they do where they hit their toes. So the shell shock thing, obviously when you get electrocuted, the turtles, it's their inner skeleton and stuff, and it glows in the dark. So it's the shell shock turtle. So this one I knew was coming because this was one of the things where Lootcrate's like, hey, we want people to spend money on our stuff, so here's the item that's going to be in the second crate. I did the pre-order thing because it was the turtles, so I was like, I'm going to pre-order all 3 boxes. So I didn't want to know what was in it, but I kind of got like a quick glimpse, and I knew it was something like this. I didn't get a good enough look, but I knew it was something that was like a glow-in-the-dark thing. So that's awesome, and I cannot wait to play around with this and get some cool pictures. I also love the... I don't know why, but for whatever reason, they decided to go all in on the, like, weird live-action, like, costume deal. I don't understand that. It's not the movie quality, for sure. It almost looks like... It looks like those cheap costumes that you get where it's like the full body suits where it's just like how people do all the Spider-Man costumes. It kind of looks like that for the arms and stuff, like that material, but for everything. And they all have the same face, which I guess is admittedly kind of true to the comics, really. But it's funny to see it, like when they have all the colors, it's like, and everyone's just like, it's just funny to me. But I still love this. I'm excited to do it. And it's from Neca, so it does actually move. Like they have it just in the, the shell shock position, but there are joints on here, so it has, classic joints. It's got the arm joint. I'm pretty sure it has the forearm joint. It looks like it. It's hard to tell, but I would assume it does. It definitely has the knee joint. The feet swivel. I don't think the toes move, but that's super cool. So I love this. I knew this was the one that we had, but it had been a minute since I'd seen it, so that's definitely awesome. So that's really cool. And then the last thing I believe is just the actual... But, oh, there's more stuff. Oh my goodness, I was wrong. Still more stuff. So we have a little... It's pizza. It's definitely pizza. Okay. So this is a coin. And one side has a turtle and one side has a piece of pizza. I hate these tiny bags. I swear, these are like the worst things ever to me. I can never actually get them open. There we go. If I can do it. Here we go. And I'll rip the bag. It doesn't matter, though. Nice. Heads. So we got the turtles here on this side. If we go focus. There we go. It's so reflective and digitized. Even in the camera, it's like hard to tell what that even is. But it's one of the turtles. It says Cowabunga. It says 1-up dudes. Well, it says Cowabunga dudes, but it's a 1-up coin. And I swear to God, it's so shiny, I cannot read the lettering because it's too much close together. I literally cannot tell what that says because it's so close. Oh, in pizza we trust. I got it. I cannot read that with the reflection on that because that's how close the letters are. You cannot see it unless you look at it head on. So in pizza we trust. And then on the back here it says pizza power and radical. In pizza we trust again. And I think that's just like actual copyright stuff. Yeah. Pizza power. If it'll do it. See, it's too reflective. Even my camera's confused. So there you go. Then a 1-up. So that's really cool. I actually like that. And then, last but not least, we have the Turtles in Time. What are these little things? Oh, I don't know. It's these. It's like the catchphrases that they say in the game. So we got Cowabunga, Attack, and Shell Shock, which is super cool. So I'm going to read the little pamphlet to see exactly what these are. Oh, they're stickers. Okay, so they're word bubble stickers, and they're actually 3-dimensional. Like, they're actually soft, which is why I didn't think they were stickers. But that's actually super cool. I wish these were magnets. That would have been super cool. I would have loved it. I have turtle magnets from the last one. These would have been perfect as magnets, and I could have just put like Cowabunga, on top of the turtles and Attack and Shell Shock. I would have loved that. So these are unfortunately probably going to be sticking in here because I tend not to use stickers like that. But I do like that they're almost like 3-dimensional stickers, like they kind of puff out. So I think that's great. But all in all, I love this crate. This is, of course, the little pamphlet deal here. Turtles in Time, Shell Shock, Shell Shocked arcade figure, the gold token, arcade long sleeve shirt, sewer surfing spinning keychain, Krang and Pixel Pizza pens, and word bubble stickers. So 0 explanations. They're probably just keeping things short as they do now. I hated this at the end. This is the ending. It just loops, and I'm like, this is the worst. I think it's the... What is this? I think that's the game over thing, and it just loops for so long. It's like, that's terrible. That's like the only thing where I'm like, that lasts way too long. And then I think if that's the end, it's going to go into like pizza power. Or maybe it's just the end of that side. Let's flip this bad boy over. This is the other side. It's the explosion. Oh, let's see where we go from here. Down though. But I love this crate. Obviously my excitement was just through the roof the whole way through. The shirt is amazing, and it's old school, and it's Turtles in Time graphics, and that's the best. I didn't realize that, but Donatello basically just has like a pink bandana. Like, it's so bright it's pink, which is weird because that little edge there is definitely like, that's dark enough. That whole thing could have just been purple. But I think the point is that each one has a darker shade at the edge of the bandana, because you can kind of see that for Mikey's too, because his is basically just yellow. It's not even orange, but like the actual end piece is orange. But either way, that's amazing. I love this. Nothing on the back, by the way. I don't think I showed that, but just blue. But this is really good. Oddly enough, turtle shirts coming in blue works. I don't know why, but I have another one that's dang, I wore this one. I should have worn my actual Turtles in Time shirt. I have the character select screen as a t-shirt. But that shirt's blue as well, and it just works with the color scheme, even though obviously in the game it's just a black background. But the shirt is amazing. I actually like these stickers. I really wish they were magnets so bad. Like, that would be amazing to have like little soft, like almost 3D magnets, because they're, bubble stickers. So little bubble magnets would have been fantastic, but they still look great. I love the Cowabunga one actually being huge. So that's super cool. The coin is nice. Obviously I'm not going to do too much with it, but most of the things you end up getting from Lootcrate, you don't really do that much with. But the coin is great. The little keychain is cool with the sewer surfing, so I do enjoy that. This little spinner there. It looks like, that, the coin, and even the pins. Although the Krang pin, I might, toss on something, because the Krang pin is amazing. The pizza pin is so wild, and just, I would love to know what that sky blue is. That I don't know, but I still think it looks cool. But the Krang one actually looks phenomenal. I really do love this one. I think it looks great. Obviously, the Shell Shock Turtle, that's obviously the... I don't know if I like the shirt or the figure more, if I'm being totally honest. I'll get more pictures with the figure, but I don't know. I don't know 100%. And then of course, we got this. This is actually the full song, I believe. I don't think it's gonna turn. Yeah, this is like just the happy side of the song before Shredder pops in. This also loops for a super long time too, and it's like not worth it. But love the little TV. I'm gonna pop that up somewhere because that's just super cool. I love that. So this whole crate, for me personally, this is the one I was waiting for out of all of them. So we got, the last one was the comics, this one was the games, the next one should be the movies. And so far, they've all been good. Like the last crate had the, actually, there it is. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab it real quick. But the figure, I think, was definitely cooler in the last one, but it's a little hard to top classic comic Shredder. Also, the casing is just, it's that cool, just black reflective silver. Like that's pretty sick. So it's a little hard to beat comic Shredder. Like that's just, it's Shredder. Like it's just a badass figure for Shredder, and like the blue and like he's in the shadows, the comic styling, it's amazing. This is super cool too though. So, you know, if I had to pick, obviously I would still pick this one because it looks cooler, but a glow in the dark figure is never a bad thing. And how many people are going to be like, I have a TMNT for Turtles in Time shell shock glow in the dark figure. So that's not something you'll see very often. I love having it because I love the Turtles, and it's specifically Turtles in Time. Obviously, this whole crate is like my heart. So I love this crate. Like, this will probably be my favorite crate I ever got because it's like, oh man, I get to have more stuff that's connected to my favorite Super Nintendo game. So for me personally, this is like the best thing ever. Like, I think the shirt is amazing, the figure is good. All the other items, they are small. I'll admit that. Like, it's definitely like the shirt and the figure are the main two things. And I can barely remember even what I got from the last crate. Like, I know there was another shirt, which may have actually been the arcade shirt. Or no, I think I got that from Ripped Apparel. But the figure was great. It came with some shirt. I believe my turtle magnets were from the last crate as well, which I do like those magnets. Those are cool. And that would have been so sweet if they had like almost like a series of magnets that kind of went together, and then the third box could actually still tie into the game and it could have the enemies. That would have been super cool. But either way, it's still great. So I actually do enjoy these. I don't know what I'm going to do with these stickers. I wish they were magnets so bad. I've never actually wanted magnets before until seeing these. Like, these as magnets would just, that would have made my day. They would have definitely gone up for sure if those are magnets. But I still like the crate. This I actually do love. I'll admit, this is, as stupid as it is, it's like the cheapest, like it's so light. It's the cheapest plastic. It's just a little silver thing, and they're like, oh, it's silver, and just throw that in there. It's the simplest thing in the world, but I truly love this because that's such a cool idea to have. Like, it's the Turtles, you know, it's their TV. So, I love that. It's actually like my third favorite thing. But the coin is cool, the pins are cool. I never end up using any of these. I never actually put stuff on my keychain, like, ever. But it still looks cool, so it's nice to have. So, it'll sit on one of my bookshelves forever. But I love the crate. I thought it was really good being connected to Turtles in Time. They did a great job. The Turtle Power t-shirt, obviously the shell shock figure, the phrases from the actual game, the pixel art from the game as well, with Krang and the ridiculous pizza that I'm going to have to play that game again to figure out where that pizza comes from. Having the sewer surfing. It's all good. I think this is actually a really good crate. Obviously, the TV as well, which I don't think, yeah, that's funny. I knew something was weird. The TV is not even on here as a part of the items that come in the crate, which is hilarious to me. So they have the coin, the sticker, the shirt, the keychain, and the pins. They don't have anything that kind of says like, it's nothing. It's just not. I didn't realize that until just now. I was like, hold on a second. There's 6 spots. I have more than 6 items. But I love the crate. I really enjoy it. Obviously, super biased, loving Ninja Turtles, specifically Turtles in Time as much as I do. Extremely biased. So that's easy for me to say. I mean, that's Lootcrate though. Like, anything that you like, any franchise you like, you always like those crates more. So it's just always a toss up, considering I knew this was on Ninja Turtles, specifically video game wise. It did not disappoint. The big items that are in this crate are big enough for me to be like, okay, the other items are really tiny. It's bubble stickers, it's a coin that I'm not ever going to use, although it does look amazing. I do love like the little digital 8-bit turtle and the 1-up coin, so that is still cool. And the pins are great, but the 2 big items are definitely good. And plus, I'm super happy it's a long sleeve and not just a short sleeve. As many as I buy, I'm happy that they threw in a long sleeve instead of a short sleeve, even though I'm gonna probably pull the sleeves up anyway. But yeah, I love this crate. I'm excited for the movie crate. I'm curious how that one's gonna end up playing out, and what they're gonna throw in. I feel like we should expect a little canister of ooze. That seems obvious, but we shall see for that final crate and how long it also takes to get to us, thanks to Yeo Virus. But I would love to know your thoughts on this crate. What was your favorite item, your least favorite item? What would you guys kind of rotate around as far as images and things like that? What would you have made the figure? If it wasn't this, what ideas would you guys like to have seen? I think that's a really cool, unique idea because just like with the last one where they did Comic Shredder, I think that was kind of a part of it. Like, hey, let's do something that is very unique to that game. And they could have, like throwing in any of the actual turtle figures would just be like, well, it's just a figure of one of the turtles from the game. So it's not as unique as like, hey, what if we did the Shell Shock thing? Or they could have also done it where like the one where they're on the spikes and they said like, I swear it always sounded like Blitzo to me, but I don't know what they say. I don't know. But I think it was a good idea to go with that. I think that's a unique thing. Unless they did like Super Shredder. Not that Super Shredder is only in the game, but that could have been something they did. You can also buy figures in case anyone's interested. I believe from Neca, actually. They do have a Turtles in Time toy line. And if it's not Neca, somebody has it. Like, you can buy the Turtles. You can buy Bebop and Rocksteady. You can buy the Fly. Baxter Stockman, you can buy him. And he even comes with the gun that has like the little orange hand that shoots out. Like, it's all in the figure. So you can definitely pick those up if you guys are interested in Turtles in Time. If it's not NECA, just look it up. Just look up like Turtles in Time action figures. You'll see them. They're still new. Like, some of them I think are technically still on pre-order. I wish I had the money to pick them up. I do want them. They're the only time where I'm like, turtle figures. Haven't had those since the 2003 cartoon. Not counting these. But I would love to get those. Those would be cool. But enjoyed the crate. Like I said, would love to know how you guys would kind of rotate some of this stuff around. What was your favorite item? What was your least favorite item? I would assume it would be within the range of stickers or pins and stuff like that. But I would love to know. I mean, maybe some of you guys hate this. Maybe you think it's super dumb. I don't know. But I would love to know your opinions on this crate. What do you guys think we will get in the final crate, with it being the movie crate? Like I said, I think they got to do a little can of ooze. Like, it might be super cheap plastic like this, but we're going to get like a little bit of ooze somehow. They got to do a canister. But that's pretty much it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the soundtrack to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, and all the random little figures in here. Just want to know what you guys thought about it. So definitely put your comments down in the comment section below. Like I said, I do want to know your thoughts and theories on what we might, what we should expect for the next crate. So definitely put your comments down in the comment section below. And of course, thanks for watching.